Well, there it is. After years of probably looking schizo, we are once again looking at major changes to the way items in Counter-Strike are obtained, and the conversation is starting to get some attention. With the updates that was released for major items, and of course the pick'ems that are going great for me, Valve also snuck in a little tidbit. Nothing big, just the ability to rent every single case in the game, completely changing a mechanic that has existed for over a decade, and something that controls the prices of items that the majority of Counter-Strike users buy and sell on a regular basis. Yeah, one little line in the patch notes should be good enough. And we also got borderless stickers once again. Yippee. At the end of the day, changes to cases alone are not a big deal. I would say that the renting is pretty cool for new cases. If you see some skins that you like and you want to try them out for a week before you purchase one, it's a pretty good option. If there's also a skin that you kind of like but don't want to pay big bucks for, it's just a few dollars, why not rent it? But for older cases, who is going to rent them? I'd say for most people, the first thing that we thought of is renting a 661 case hardened, but that's basically $100 to own that AK for a week. I think it would be a funny content idea, as getting something like a blue gem from renting would go crazy on TikTok or YouTube Shorts as a clip, but no normal person should ever do it. It's just a massive waste of money. So yes, the ability to rent all cases is a massive change, but it will change just about nothing regarding the case unboxing rates or old case prices. Even the new cases are right about where they should be for unboxing rates. Of course, this is following the price crashes and the players that left the game when CS2 dropped, so the unboxing rates have decreased. That is why these numbers look so low if you were expecting 30 million plus like we had a year ago. Renting has done nothing significant to the market, and that should remain true, as it's just not a good decision for just about anyone. This is just one change though. A bigger picture exists. Along with this update were the new major items. Team stickers and autograph stickers are borderless, just like those before them. Souvenirs do not contain player autographs or any type of description to differentiate themselves from each other. Me personally, I wasn't full doomer before the stickers dropped. I'd hope that Valve understood that this borderless sticker thing was played out, and they revert to the old ways so people start investing and purchasing once again. It is only good for their pockets to release nice bordered stickers. People buy the new stuff because it's unique. People buy and sell a bunch of borderless stickers on the Steam market due to the pump, and Valve takes a percentage. Fresh money will enter the market and then be used in various ways. But it didn't happen. As someone who mainly uses the CS markets as an investment opportunity, I already stopped buying major items after Antwerp. But at this point, even my friends that don't care about the investment potential and all that crap were disappointed with another borderless set. Sure, Valve will sell a few million capsules as there is always demand, whether it's a gamble investment or a sticker that doesn't already exist in a growing borderless set. And it's also worth noting that the autograph scraping is kind of amazing. But I still expect quite a decrease in capsules sold for this major regardless. Usually, when I talk to people, they mention buying a few hundred, sometimes a few thousand capsules for investment purposes. No one has mentioned or asked me about investing in these items. And the same goes for souvenirs. I don't have the stats, but I know very few people that have purchased the pass with the extra souvenir coins. From all aspects, it seems like Valve are stupid to make these changes, but maybe it's time for some theory. So basically, everyone that plays games on a regular basis knows about the Dragon lore. Many of those people know that these souvenir Dragon lores are crazy expensive. It is also worth noting that the prices of Titan Hollows and iBuyPower Hollows have also transcended the Counter-Strike community. One look at the OniPixel unboxing numbers paints a pretty clear picture. So I have to ask, is it impossible to believe that Valve are interested in decreasing their digital footprint around items that use a gambling mechanic? Opening capsules would be considered gambling. What happens to unique major capsules after a few years when the vast majority of them have been opened? The prices increase and people start unboxing them for content. What happens to unique souvenir packages after a few years and the vast majority of them have been opened? The prices increase and people start unboxing them for content. Well, what happens when stickers and souvenir items have multiple duplicates, eliminating all of their unique qualities? Well, people will still open them for content, of course, but it doesn't become a massive media story showcasing how you can gamble thousands of dollars at a time on Valve's video game. Not to mention the items themselves that could be put for a down payment on a house, or straight up worth the same as a house. Maybe these ultra rare, highly desirable items are getting phased out on purpose. The Armory update seems to be a massive change to the way that Valve deal with Operation Skins. It used to be that you farm stars on multiple accounts, or just straight up purchase the stars. Then you either invested in some boring items like cases, stickers, agents, and patches, or you gambled them for extremely rare skins. Because of the limited runtime of an operation, these items upon removal would then become a great investment opportunity in most cases, and that's the reason why most expensive skins in Counter-Strike come from operations. There's a limited time to get them, and they're hard to get in the first place. But for the Armory, you cannot buy stars. Not that it really matters anyways, as nearly every item will be available for an undetermined amount of time, so expect to obtain many stars before they ever get removed. And there's just one limited item, and that's the problem. It's only one item, so thousands were obtained in just a few days. These heat-treated deagles aren't exactly going to be a hot commodity a year from now like other Operation items. Once again, Valve have removed traces of gambling from the game, and they have eliminated any chance of an item becoming extremely rare and shooting up in value, at least for the foreseeable future. Maybe in 10 years these 15,000 fades can match the price of a Gungnir, but I would not be holding my breath. Now it is possible that the only reason Valve decided to do this is to increase supply and decrease prices. Or maybe, Valve might want to move away from the case model eventually, and the Armory gives people a way to obtain skins without gambling with an actual currency. At the end of the day, these are stars. Technically, even though they bought the pass with real money, the stars obtained from the pass could be used for anything, some of which are guaranteed items. There's no gambling here, Mr. Gambling Commission. I've basically done this video a few times already, and in the last video, I went through some older changes like the 7-day trade ban in response to gambling sites, and the X-ray cases, while also talking about new laws that were discussed and some that were passed in various countries. If you want information on that, go for it through this link. But long story short, the gaming space is still changing today, and Counter-Strike is still one of the main targets due to its massive marketplace and notoriety. It's not like Team Fortress 2 is getting all of these updates. I never really had my talk about gambling in the last video though. I have denied many gambling sponsors in my time, one of which was going to offer $1,000 for 3 videos when my channel was half of this size. If I took gambling sponsors, I likely wouldn't be working a regular job today. It's a very tempting offer to a person who really wants to make it in the online space, which is pretty obvious when Clash, Empire, and CSGO Roll had a race to buy out every single CS streamer on Twitch, and they basically succeeded for a while. If one or all of these changes were responses to loot box regulations, I don't think we can blame cases for all of this. The conversation started with Phantom Lord. That's when the articles came out and we started seeing the conversations. You can't tell me the CSGO Empire stunt at the major, the sponsors on teams and tournaments, and the content hellhole of gambling haven't pushed this conversation further. We can get frustrated about the changes that Valve have made to content in the game recently, but in my eyes, we did it to ourselves. Why get mad at Valve hurting the market, when as a community, we do everything we possibly can to get it shut down? But then again, I'm just a guy with some theories.